All right. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. What's up, Nova? Today I'm going out of town today, so I feel like I don't have a lot of time to do like actual runs or anything. So I just wanted to start routing something for fun. So I'm gonna route. I've routed a little bit of RL1+0 No Hit before, but I have never done it with Slicer. So I wanted to try R1+0 No Hit with Slicer and see how it is. I'm just like I've routed it before. I'm gonna do it at some point. But I've routed it with like Uchi into what's it called? Capital into Starfist, and it's like a really good route. It's not easy, obviously, but it's not too bad. But I want to try Slicer, dude. I've never tried Slicer, and I'm curious if it'll be any good. So we're gonna give this a shot today, since I won't probably be able to touch this run for like a couple of weeks or months potentially. So as fun as this might be, I might not end up running it for a little while, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try Slicer. I'm also gonna try Night Comet, I think, because that would be like really nice on Gideon, obviously. The only question is, can I get the 38 intelligence I need for Night Comet? I don't know. We can start with 10. We can get another 10 from Sourceal. So that's 20. Or not Sourceal, sorry, from Physic. It's 20. Okay, I was hoping Fextra Life would tell me what gives me intelligence, but they are not. Okay, here we go. So we can get the crown for +6, I believe, right? Now, let me look at all this real quick, because I don't think we can get to 38. So intelligence tiers +10, that'll put us at 20. Great Rune puts us at 25. The Twin Sage Glintstone comp puts us at 31, but I believe this will be too tricky to get. I think you have to kill Red Wolf for it. Yeah, but we could get one of the other ones, which is +3. Yeah, I think I'd rather not kill Red Wolf on this. I guess I could just use well, I'll worry about Gideon when I get to Gideon, I guess. I might just cheese him with the poison rot. $25, $28. Yeah, I just probably won't be able to get that. Yeah, I need to go get a lot of other stuff if I wanted to use that, so simply not worth. Okay. So we can start in Limgrave. Obviously, we can go get Slicer. I don't know. I really don't know how good Slicer is going to be. It might just be garbage. But yeah, we can go get Slicer. We can go Third Church, I guess. How do I want to path this, actually? Because we'll go to Gatefront, obviously. But from Gatefront, we could just go straight to Slicer. Yeah, maybe I'd have to look at the map to make sure it works, but like we can try going to Slicer and then go get the Grace near Third Church. Go get that first Dectus half, and then we could actually go to Third Church, go get the other half and Source Seal, go to Celia, grab what we need, then go Liurnia. I think that might work. So, who will the first boss be? DTS, I guess? Probably just go cheese him. I think? Can't think of who we would do first instead, right? We don't need to kill Nox Duo, don't need to kill Red Wolf. See, I think just DTS and then we can do... Oh, probably Deathbird, actually. Yeah, Deathbird, DTS. Probably just Margit Godric at that point. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not sure how good this will be. Like, I don't think it'll be bad necessarily, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as the route I had previously. I just Starfists are really fun, but so is Slicer, and I'm curious how good this will be. It's gonna be maybe more setup though, which might be kind of unfortunate. We'll see. Because we probably want Bloody Slash, but in theory we could not use Red Feather until like Morgott or something and only use Gambit. Well, I wouldn't even have Gambit. We could... I guess I'll have to get Bloody Slash then, or I could just not use Red Feather until after Morgott when I get Seppuku. But even then, I think Seppuku might be too much damage at RL1. I can't remember. Maybe it's fine with Great Rune. Only downside to this is setup, because we're gonna have to get the magic tier, which maybe won't be too bad, since we can do the skip up, and I'll need to get what's it called, the staff for it as well. But like those are kind of close to each other. It's just kind of a time spent going and getting it. We're probably gonna have to kill Blue Loretta anyway, so we may as well get Magic Scorpion Charm. What else? Go into Raya Lucaria for the helmet for more intelligence, and we can grab Raven School. I guess dude, I did this yesterday too. I forgot to use the rune. I guess I probably... I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I should think about killing Renala on this. I think that would be awful. But having to go into Raya Lucaria already is a little unfortunate, but no Night Comet kinda stinks. Yeah, like I could get it technically, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to get that much intelligence for this. I would need Source Seal or Scar Seal. Or I guess America's Source Seal, not Scar Seal. And I would need the +5 Int Talisman, which like on an ending percent I think is just way too much. Or I guess I could do +5 plus Source Seal. But that's like either way, that +5 in Talisman is so far out of the way.
They sir, but you, I can play turning root.
I'd rather get Ritual Sword also, but that's okay.
I bequeath.
Ritual Sword is a little more annoying to get than Red Feather on a low damage run. Actually, yeah, what am I doing? Let's go back here. Actually, is this even gonna be a good path? Because let me think for a second, because I don't need like Blue Dancer, but I'm gonna want to get Golden Vow. Unless I just don't use Golden Vow, honestly, which I could also do, but let's see. Slicer is here. The Grace is like way over here, so yeah, that's not gonna work so well. But what I could do, I could just go get Slicer and go get this Grace. I guess I could do Dectus and just kill the Knight with a club. And then later when we go get the Physic, we can go from here and just go across straight to the graveyard pretty much. It's kind of feels bad because like you're going like this way and then you're going this way, but I think that's probably just fine. Because I don't really need Golden Vow. It's not gonna do that much, I don't think. Flame Gramming Strength is pretty useless. I'm not gonna get Howl. Yeah, let's just try that. I think it'll be fine. And then I can get this Starlight Shard, and there's one on the way to the Avatar kind of ish. Like, not really, but kind of, that I can just grab. This is such a weird path to take. I've never like walked this way before for this. I think it's up there. And then we can just give it to the turtle and buy it. And yeah, I guess I'll just use this the whole time and I'll just cheese Gideon. I might use Black Flame on Elden Beast though if it's better. We'll have to see. Yeah, like it would have been better to go like a wider path almost so I can go back and get the Starlight Shard here, but I mean it's fine. Except for I don't think there's an easy way to drop down over here. So we can go and look, but I don't think so. Ah, that looks pretty easy actually. Just kidding. Take it. Okay, that's actually... Surely I will survive this. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's not bad. And then... Yeah, I guess I'll just go kill the Knight now, dude. I'm not gonna have a scripted kill on him at all. Oh, what's up, Florb? How's it going, dude? I shouldn't need this Grace here. I don't think that rat can hit me without the beast torch. Not 100% sure, but I don't think it can. I'm gonna need Bloody Slash though, which really sucks. Unless I can just kill Gillica, but I really doubt it. What does that look like down there? Yeah, I think this guy's gonna get in my way. Oh yeah, the club is, well, this is not gonna work. He's gonna see me, I'm pretty sure. Wow, I thought he saw you there, maybe not. Oh yeah, simple, dude. I can't believe that's actually scripted. It's crazy. So now we simply go this way, I think. So there's nothing I really need from Stormhill. Now we will go get... We don't even need Staff of Loss, we'll just go get Meteorite Staff, dude. Make things nice and simple. Right, because I can't use Night Comet. I guess I technically could. Right, we could do... Maybe I do actually get Night Comet. Because we're gonna get the Inverted Tower anyway for Gideon. Or for the Staff. And then... Like, I'm gonna kill Radon. I would just need to go underground and kill Mimic. But I think that's kind of a waste, if I'm being 100% honest. I just don't think I should do that. Will you die in one hit? Trying to get some money for, for the Beast Torch, dude. But yeah, anyway, that actually might... It's... I will just see how it is. If I don't end up getting Raw Pots for Fire Giant, then... Like, I may as well just get Night Comet, right? But, I mean, I'm gonna... Like, I guess if I don't get Raw Pots, then I don't kill Blue Loretta, right? Just don't go underground at all. So I guess if no Raw Pots means no Loretta, means faster run. Raw Pots means Loretta, slower run. But I think I'm gonna need Raw Pots for Gideon. Like, either Raw Pots or the other thing. Whatever it's called. But yeah, I think this will be a cool run. I don't know if it's going to be good or reasonable, because the Starfish route is already really nice, but we'll see. I think it is going to take just a little bit to get going, though. Shouldn't need this grace, I don't think. Yeah, the only real thing I should need here is Beast Torch and then Meteorite Staff. I guess Source Seal too, like with Dectus, but although this is a problem. The club is not loud enough to clink the wall for the bats, so Maybe the torches, probably not, but we'll just see what happens, I guess. This could be really bad.
Always been a how can I?
Gonna go ahead and grab this as well. Just in case I need that ritual pot. Which I guess if I need ritual pots, I can do Jarberg, this guy in last gear maybe. Seems decent enough. I guess I could also do Loretta. If I end up killing Loretta, I may as well just go get the one from Pydia. I don't remember where all the other ones are, but I think there's like one or two in the dungeon in Altus, the side tomb, and then I think there's like one in Mountaintops Catacomb with the tree spirit. I think Lank picked it up in his all bosses run, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, let's see if the torch is loud enough. I don't think it was. Yes. Oh, it got one of them. Yo, that worked though, nice. She didn't even see me somehow. Okay, so yeah, we can use the torch to aggro the one bot, I guess, and then just crouch up the stairs like that. I'm actually really surprised that worked. Oh, something else I didn't think about is Godric Phase 2. The Uchi can fully script that without buffs or anything. I don't know if that will be the same case for this. Probably not. I imagine Slicer can't. It probably gets pretty close though. But we're also gonna be physic reliant, which I don't remember. I think Meteorite stuff is 18 int. So with Grey Rune plus the helmet, we'll have enough. So I just need to be a little careful early on, I guess, with being physic reliant. But Margit and Godric should absolutely not take more than 3 minutes each. There should be zero concern there, pretty much. Oh, I guess I'll grab Inner Aeonia. I think that might be a little better than this. And then if I need to, I can reach Celia pretty easily as well. Which I shouldn't, but just in case. This route's so... it's so awful. I don't know why I did this, but who cares? I don't know what made me want to use sorceries. Like... sorceries are obviously really good, but I just saw a sorcery route and I was like... I just thought about a sorcery route for this and I was like, man, that could be really fun. Guess it's more this way. Nice one. Now we go back here, head to Liurnia. We need the staff. We need to get the avatar set up a little bit, and I guess we should probably excuse me, I don't know what's happening in my throat. We should probably go ahead and get the helmet and the Graven School just for some extra damage. Because I'd like to not use Red Feather until later if I can help it. And you know, honestly, we might not even need to cheese DTS first. Like, we can maybe just do setup and like get Altus and then do Margaret Godric, I think. Like, we can probably just move DTS till later because that's a pretty simple cheese. I'll just need to go get Unseen Form, but other than that, like, that should be just fine. We'll need Physic for Unseen Form though, but that's okay. 20 minutes. I guess I kind of stood around trying to figure out what I was supposed to do, but this might be a bit longer than I wanted it to be. We'll see. Guess we could do the skip here. We don't really need anything from the merchant, I don't think, right? I don't think so. Yeah, because, like, what would we even want? We don't need spinning stones, we don't need the staff, we don't need the torch or anything. Or the lantern. Man, I'm worried this damage is gonna just be absolutely horrendous. Probably not, but it is a little concerning. Oh, what's up, buddy? Sorry I missed your message, dude. I guess I go here next. Probably go here. Go EG and intelligence tier. And then we go Altus, we get Unseen Form, and then we can get Physic tier, the Magic Physic tier from the Avatar, and then we can just go Margaret Godric. Or actually, probably Academy, then Margaret Godric. So I don't think I need this stone sword key either, now that I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be a long route, dude. Like on my other run I routed, I probably would already be at Godric right now. Which I think, I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to finish routing this and see where I can save some time maybe, but I think that this route is gonna be viable for RL1+0 because Slicer should be really good. But I I might be wrong, and like Uchi Starfist might just be significantly superior. Which I don't know. I never routed past Morgott on that run, so I can't say for sure. Okay, that hand absolutely saw me. So yeah, I think the other route I routed, which I did all of it offline, I think that one's a little bit better. It's definitely more efficient and you kind of get straight into the run, which is nice. But I'm just curious how this will look for the most part. I don't think it'll be as good, but it might be more fun. Because yeah, with the Starfish route, you get Golden Vow, you can get Flame Grammy Strength, both of which are actually like helpful, whereas like Flame Grammy Strength isn't helpful in this one. Starfish, you get Blue Dancer, Nax Talisman and stuff. On Sorcery, you don't really get as much damage bonus. Like Graven School is 4%, I think. Axe Talisman is like 10 or something. Get Red Feather on both runs. You get more value from Source Seal on that one than this one. Like this one, you really only get the Endurance. And then Blue Dancer is just more than my other talisman that I was going to get. Oh, Magic Scorpion, yeah. Oh yeah, if I'm gonna get Magic Scorpion, dude, I may as well just go Loretta anyway, so I'm glad I got that. Yeah, we'll just do Loretta for Magic Scorpion, and then we'll get the Rod Pots. Because Rod Pots are probably easier than setting up Night Comet. And I will probably want to use Rod Pots on Gideon. I mean, Fire Giant. So I may as well use them on Gideon too. So yeah, we'll go Altus, Unseen Form. Then Raya Lucaria, I guess, into Magic Tier. The staff, the other staff, and Magic Tier, and then we're basically done with setup. Which kind of sucks we're doing so much more setup on this than the other route, which is another reason I think this route is worse, but I really don't care. Want to see this. I'm going to try to kill Gillica also at some point, because if Gillica is easy on this, I will absolutely kill Gillica over the Deathbird, which I still haven't killed yet, of course. That's one of the other things too, is Deathbird takes a lot longer than Gillica, and I'm not here for it. Sorry, I said that backwards. Deathbird takes a lot longer than Gillica. I hate getting Red Feather on no-hit runs, dude. Unless it's all bosses or something. Just feels, it like actually just feels so garbage to me. Like you gotta go buy the cookbook. You have to have enough crackpots. You gotta pick up the crafting materials. You have to go all the way down to the Deathbird, which I usually don't do. like ever, because it's just not worth my time. Like I just use Unseen Form instead of Gambit, so I don't need to do Raya. So Deathbird's just kind of really out of the way. And then you also have to get Bloody Slash and set it up every single fight. So I much prefer Ritual Sword over Red Feather, but Gila could kind of be a bitch at low damage. Some of her hitboxes are pretty crazy from what I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at what the damage is like later. Like maybe I could sleep her and then just kill her or something, I don't know. And if this goes really poorly, I might just switch over to doing some no-hit league practice or something. I might route the third run, which was the Estelle one, I think. Which that one I don't think will be too bad, because we can do... Shit. We can't do Godric. We could do Radon Renala again though, like the Two Sisters run. That would actually kind of make a little bit of sense, I think. Godric would be nice for his Great Rune, but I think we can justify not doing it. Obviously the stats are nice and stuff, but it's just a little unnecessary. $30 but I was a little bit slow earlier. And actually, you know what I didn't even think about? We don't need more than 2 memory stones on this, I don't think. So that makes life a bit easier. That's for sure. And now we can go to Round Table, I guess. Go buy a couple of things we'll need, and then equip Unseen Form, change our physic. We can go into Raya Lucaria. I think that'll be good.
It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering let my hand.
I think I could do Raya Lucaria after Margit, but I think I'd rather do Raya Lucaria Stormveil instead of Margit Raya Lucaria Godric. Just, it flows a little bit nicer. Wait, I'm not even like, I will take the DTS split out in a second. And Deathbird actually, because I'm not going to do him for a little while, I don't think. Okay, use this. Grab Memory Stone. Grab the bow, and then can grab this for Bloody Slash, I guess. Excuse me, I am very... I have the hiccups or something. Oh, I don't think I needed that Memory Stone. I already had 2 slots, which I think is all I need on this. Unseen Form and Slicer. Still need the key too. Man, how am I gonna deal with that first sorcerer dude? Oh, no, I'm gonna need to do something there. Maybe the timing will just work out really nicely. Have to see. Because I might be able to go get the helmet, drop back down, and he'll have finished his path and go back. I'm not sure though. This kind of sucks. Having to go Raya Lucaria kind of sucks on this. We'll just see. Yet again, another benefit for the other run. One second. I am really quickly. It's kind of shitty of me, I guess. Bad streamer alert. I'm gonna open Hoosier's stream because there's a lot of bingo happening this weekend, of course, as always, but I'm really interested in some of this bingo because it's, first of all, it's for charity, which is nice, but this is kind of coming to the end of the season where there's some playoff games and such that actually matter, so I'm a little bit curious to see that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have it open. I'm not gonna actually listen in or anything, but I'm gonna watch. But he has Stakes as his co-commentator, nice. Stakes is pretty cool. I think we throw it here, actually, so that they'll walk to the side instead of to the door. There's also a lot of incentives here. Which is cool. Charity is always good. Man, Unseen Form is so good, dude. I really like Unseen Form over Gambit. Just makes life so much easier. You're joking. Okay, anyway. Dang, dude, they've already raised $135, and I'm pretty sure the charity started today. So, holy fuck, they raised $235. That's crazy. Absolutely legendary, dude. Wander just donated $100. What a fucking legend. I don't think I need that scroll, but I kind of forgot what that item was. So, we'll go back here. There's some lilies. Always forget about these. And then I believe up here is the helmet. Just +3 int, I think. Oh. Yeah, so surely you don't see me. I think what I should be able to do Wow, he really doesn't path further? Okay, we can also kukri there if I need to. Just like kukri the wall. That's fine. I guess I have actual weapons now to bonk the wall with. I think Kuju's about to drink a fucking egg. Oh my god, he did. This is so stupid. What am I watching, bro? Okay, anyway. What's up, buddy? Yeah, there's so this weekend, there's bingo stuff this weekend, of course. This is the final week of what's it called? Final week of the bingo regular season playoffs start after this. And this weekend is a charity weekend. And there's like incentives to donate. And someone just donated $100 and now Hoosier drinking egg and now he's doing push-ups. Which he's actually a little more muscular than I thought he was. It's just funny. But yeah, he just drank a raw egg pretty much. I can put the stream up, I guess, if y'all want. I can like throw it in the corner or something. It's a Hoosier. I can give him a shout out, I guess, in a second. But yeah, I was mostly curious in the bingo matches that are happening because a lot of the matches are like, does this team make playoffs or do they get knocked out of the league? So I was really excited to see some of these matches, but Hoosier's just fucking drinking eggs and doing push-ups. So yeah, that's all I got. Let me dude, my ear is like kind of in pain. Let me see if I can throw it up on my OBS real quick. I don't know where I'd put it though. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Subway server videos? True. Where should I even fucking put this? I guess I can just cover my splits up. It's fine. Or I could move my splits down underneath it, I guess. Where are my splits? Hello? There we go. Oh god. Brother. Can't fucking click on this. Oh, I did it in a weird way. You know what? It's fine. I'll just... Splits aren't even real, right? Sure, I guess that looks like garbage, but... Anyway, I don't know what he's doing, but... Surely they'll get to, like, something real eventually. That looks so awful on the stream. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter, dude. Anyway, I think there's maybe like a jump down or something from here. I know I used to do something, but I don't remember how or where exactly. That's gonna kill me. Anyway, I like, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I just want to watch some damn bingo, but he's doing some weird stuff. But they've raised like the charity event started today and they've already raised almost $300. That's crazy, man. Like that is actually insane. I think this will kill me too, if I'm being honest, but... Aha! I don't think this is where I used to jump down, but this might just be a bit easier. That was terrifying. Yeah, that might be a bit easier, dude. Simply drop down there and then it's pretty free. Actually, I think I used to do some weird skip like up there. Maybe, but I definitely died doing it. Like I lost a run or two doing it, so I decided to stop. Anyway, I'm in here for our slicer staff, and then we can go get magic tier. Gotta do this strat so the invader doesn't appear. Because there's an invader right at the top of the stairs, but if you do this, you simply avoid the event trigger for him. Dang, I didn't know all these people had webcams. Like, I've heard of all these people, but I didn't know they actually had webcams and stuff. I think, Mixed is playing in the... Like, I think all these players are mostly just casual players who don't really play bingo a whole lot, which is going to be even more exciting, in my opinion. But yeah, like, I think Mixed is playing in the Rookie Rumble or something. So seeing them play the 2v2 is going to be pretty funny. Anyway, how the fuck am I gonna do this part? I can always go around, but I think there's like some skip or something to get to the avatar. I'd have to look for it, but maybe I'll try and do that. And then yeah, we can go kill Margit in a second. So the order will actually be Avatar Margit, not Deathbird DTS. Can you guys see the bingo okay? I also don't know if Tower Princesses is playing Expedition 25 today, because that's the Golden Order match I care about the most, because that decides who's in playoffs, which is gonna be a fucking exciting match, dude. Okay, Slicer. Yeah, we don't need any of this other stuff. Star Shower's pretty good, though. I wonder if I could maybe use this on Gideon. Maybe I'll try it. This setup is crazy long, dude. Holy fuck, what is this? Oh my god, that had to have been the wrong board. That's like that's like a 7x7 board, dude. What the fuck was that? Holy. Okay, so yeah, the avatar. I believe there's a skip here somewhere, maybe. No, that's to the bottom. Okay, that's a 5x5 board. That was like that was actually like a 7x7 or something crazy. Holy. Yes, so the avatar's over there, near that tree. And I used to do a skip over here somewhere, I think. I really didn't like it, but I wouldn't mind doing it again. I don't think, at least. I don't think I lost a run here. But yeah, maybe I could come over here? Okay, this is not the plan anymore. I'll just go around the other way, dude. It's a little slower, but this is already a pretty slow run. This is a weird square set. This is not the regular square set that they have. I think this is like a super beginner friendly square set, which kind of makes sense because I don't think these players are like competitive players. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of these people in Hoosiers chat. Three Royal Revenants is still there though. That is so fucked. Hoosier changing the square set to be more beginner friendly and then leaving Revenants in is a crime. And that guy sees me. I don't remember how I did this before, dude. I really don't. From Indiana? What makes you say that? What happens in Indiana that I don't know about? Okay, that line is good enough, dude. I just don't care. Hoosier is someone? I don't know who that is either, Spectre. I'm sorry. Oh, my second jump got eaten. What the heck, dude? Oh, okay. I see. Dude, I fucking hate this garbage ass skip. Imagine getting runs. Yeah, true. Couldn't be me, dude. There we go. Okay, let me change the splits too so that they're like not garbage. That's not what I wanted to do. Avatar. Hell yeah, dude. Now we're cooking with this one. It's to make a save body. Like if you look at the top right corner right now, see that little loading symbol? Basically dropping the row forces the game to make us like quick save so I can make an actual save. Bingo in the way. Yeah, do I need to move it somewhere? I wanted to have it up, but nice fucking drink, bozo. EC cheaters? Yeah, true. If y'all don't care about the bingo, I can take it down, but I figured it'd be fun to have up. Wonder if it'd be better with this. Why does it look slow? It's because I just don't have all the boosting cast speed and stuff for it. Which like, maybe I should go kill Red Wolf and get it, actually. Because we could kill Red Wolf, get the cast speed, like the... Well, I couldn't even use the staff anyway, so never mind. Why did I just do that here? It's a really interesting bingo format. Like, it's just 2v2, but it has, like, weird-ass squares. I thought they were playing the 2v2 base plus DLC format with easier squares, but they are, in fact, not doing that. Yeah, it is tempting, actually, now that you mention it, Vadi, to go get Radagon Icon and the staff after Red Wolf, because I'd also get the crown, too, for more intelligence, but... I don't really think it's worth it, because I have to use Meteorite Staff, and this boosts my damage, which I think this is just going to be better than the other one. But it is pretty slow, you're right. And it would be a good 4th talisman to have. Stinky, also true. Good point. Prefer Source Seal also here, I think. Wow, that kind of shreds him, dude. Holy shit. It's actually, like, that's kind of wild damage, dude.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. It's tightly. God, you'll breach the. Well, but of course.
Actually, I'm not gonna port here. I'd have to drink my physic again. Can't believe nobody goes Godric here, dude. I think on this board, what at least one person's play should 100% be is Margit 6+ player parries into Duper, like Godric and Duper Remembrance. Like, for sure. That is perfect opening play. Get 2 squares and you get a corner square, you get a God Boss, you get capital access when there's like 4 fucking capital squares. How's it going, by the way, Link and Spectre? I saw both of you in the chat and I talked to both of you, but I didn't say hi or anything. At least I don't think I did. Both players doing Millicent Invader. It's kind of interesting. Not what I would have thought would be rushed on this. Okay, honestly, my damage is pretty good. I was expecting a little more, I think, but I'll take it. So actually, like, not bad at all. Like, I skipped most of phase 2 Margit, so. But I think it will only get better once I get either Ritual Sword or Red Feather, and then once I get, what's it called? Magic Scorpion Charm, which I'm probably gonna end up getting just because. And then once I kill Godric here, I won't be physic reliant anymore, which will be really nice for both Unseen Form and the staff. It's actually like a really nice damage, dude. Uchi's probably better here because you can still skip phase 2, but it's pretty good anyway.
I am the Lord of all.
Nice. So yeah, next we'll do Radahn, and then either Gillica or Deathbird, whichever one's easier, and then we'll do DTS, Gold Free, Margot, Blue Loretta, I think is how we'll do. And then we'll go finish off the rest of the any percent, pretty much. Kill Altus Falling Star Beast. I didn't see it said Altus there. That's crazy. It's a weird square set, dude. Altus is really good, apparently. Or at least on this board. 5 bosses on Altus Plateau, plus you have Surmo, Golden Godfrey, Elmer, Altus Falling Star Beast, and then Volcano Cave Demi Queen. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. Radagon Godfrey icon too. I think on this board what you do is you send one teammate to Margit Godric dupe, and then you send the other person to Altus, and you just give up the 2 Academy synergy squares. Like, I think that's what you do, honestly. Because then one player gets alta squares, the other person gets capital squares, and then like god bosses plus some early squares. Oh, noble too. Dude, there's so many Altus Gelmir bosses on here. Holy shit. Like, just the 5, having the square to kill 5, and then also having all of the individual squares is insane. Just to be fair, you need capital for some of them, but that's still pretty wild. Huge. No more physic for unseen form. Let's fucking go. Excuse me. I don't know what it is, but I've not been sleeping super well the last couple nights. I've been staying up kind of late, and I was staying up a little bit later than I should have last night because I was watching, I guess I'll buy the cracked pot here. I was watching Licence's Dark Souls 3 run, which he got, by the way. I need to actually DM him and congratulate him, because that's an insane run, dude. SL1+0 all bosses plus DLC. Like, actually fucking nuts run, and he got it. But I watched him finish off 80%, and then I went to bed, but even when I went to bed, I was still... Like, I laid there for at least an hour and a half, I think. Just not able to sleep. When you're addicted to routing and not getting runs, you got mini runs. I guess that's fair, gens. I haven't gotten any in a while, though, but yeah. Something inside of me broke, and now I simply don't do runs. I just simply route them. Maybe I'm gonna hide my splits. It actually looks so ugly on the screen with everything just thrown up there. You guys think I should hide the splits for now? Or the bingo? I can hide the bingo too if people are interested, but I am interested in it, so I was gonna watch it. Paid service game where Cronus routes runs for you? That sounds scam. Honestly, I am so down for that, dude. I really like routing runs. I just simply... Like, actually getting the run is just too much work. Just can't be bothered. And he runs in 5 years and 9-ish months. Holy shit, gens. You're smoking me in this competition, dude. Source out the best part of a run? Yeah, true. I like the business idea, though, but I guess a lot of people don't actually enjoy the routing, but I really, really like it. I'm gonna fucking hide this now. What's up, Nova? How's it going? Yeah, some people don't like it. I don't understand those people, and they scare me, and I want nothing to do with them. No offense, but I hope they are very offended, you know? Your staff and slicer is cheating. I mean, I guess, but so is Starfist, right? Look, Radon isn't fully scripted, so it's fine. I almost didn't roll that attack for some reason. How Dex makes spells faster? You know, if you can... Look, let me explain this in simple terms. I just pulled this out of my ass, by the way. Strength makes you punch harder. Dex makes you punch faster. And intelligence makes you think about punching better. So Dex makes you punch faster, so it makes your spells hit faster, obviously, right? Like, doesn't, you know, surely that makes sense. Like Meta's doing? Meta is also doing RL1+0, but she's doing like claws and a little bit of Starfist. Push it back in. Yeah, Dex increases casting speed in this game too, I'm pretty sure, Scamp. It's like, it's kind of weird, but it does. There's also other things that increase it, but I'm pretty sure Dex does too. Attunement? Yeah, that did make more sense for sure, Jins. But wasn't it also tied to the staff too? My girl Millicent. Millicent, hot take, is just whiny. I don't like her attitude. Like, I get you have Scarlet Rot, but like, come on, get over it. Been there, done that. I survived. Why can't you? Men? Yeah, true. Actually, so true. I'm killing Delica, dude. I am not killing the Deathbird for Red Feather. Eat a bolus? True. Fucking Millicent, dude. Just simply eat the bolus. That'll cure your rut. Idiot. This is toxic. Poor Millicent is like lost her limbs, she's rotted and like dying, and we're just over here bullying her. But she should have eaten a bolus, dude. Like, that's all I'm saying. I don't lose my fucking arms when I get rotted anyway. How did you manage that one? Just saying. Damn, what in the world are these weapon choices in this bingo match, by the way? Jim, the goat, is using iron balls. Mixed has a watchdog staff, which is, I think it's decent at least. It's somber too, which is pretty nice. And then Bobo is using the red bear claws. And I don't even know what Tiny Bobcat is using. The broadsword. Like, no way everybody has a different weapon. I think Jam got balls from Beach Merchant though, so I guess they just didn't check that. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, look at the Red Bear Claws damage, dude. Like, I feel like the claws from the DLC, all of those, like, I don't think they're fists or claws. Maybe I'm wrong though, but like the bear claws and the Like the ones you get from Logar Magnus and then the Red Bear Claws. I honestly don't even know what they're called. They all seem so bad. Like the moveset on them is not very good. And their damage isn't either, but at least they have bleed, I guess. I'm probably gonna do no hit with them at some point, because for people who don't know, I haven't really talked about it a whole lot. I mentioned it to Lank a couple times, but I think it was Recycle said to me that I should do all weapons no hit in Elden Ring, because someone did that in DS1 and DS3, and he was like, aha, now it's your turn. Simply no hit Elden Ring with more weapons than both of those other runs combined, you know? Because yeah, there's like, I think with the DLC there's like 400 something weapons in the game, like 407 or something. But I kind of actually do want to do a no hit any percent at least with every weapon. Probably. I might make some adjustments to like not do all the crossbows and bows and stuff because those are just boring. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a little while before I get there because I have several other things I'd like to do first. For starters, I have the bingo league and we're almost done with that. I think we have 2 weeks left, I think. Because we have, like, playoffs are starting next week, I think, and Lemon and I have a bye week, so we will not play next week, but we play the week after that, and we're guaranteed top 4, so we play for the second match, or... How did that guy see me? What? Believe that's a hit? I mean, I guess you could call that a hit. Sure. Did my stealth wear off when I recast it? I just didn't recast it fast enough or something? I imagine that's probably what happened. Anyway. I guess I can just go around. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is finish the bingo season. Needed a chance to drink. And I'm suck, dude. Oh, no, I made a save for DTS. I need to practice this guy a little bit anyway. I probably should just cheese him, but yeah, so the plan is finish bingo season, practice for Zero Hit League, and then in between there, at some point, I would really like to be able to get the Omen Killer Cleaver run. I haven't really worked on it a whole lot, but that run was really fun, so I actually really would like to go back and finish that. And then after Zero Hit League, we're going to go back to all bosses plus DLC region locked. I really want to go ahead and get that out of the way. And then maybe Death's Poker all bosses too after that. Then I'm going to go do Trilogy, and then come back to Elden Ring and do RL1+0, maybe Master Run, and then all weapons any percent. That was a really bad roll. Yeah, the way I have been wasn't environmental. Thanks, Jens. The way I usually have been fighting DTS is like, it's kind of weird. I just strafe everything behind him, but it sucks. Like, I really don't like fighting him like that. So I think I'm gonna try and learn him from his weapon side, because I think there's a lot more punishes, especially for a weapon like Slicer. Excuse me. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually get hit by the environmental lightning around the bushes and stuff, like the plants. But I think if you got hit by that, you would die in some areas. Like, that does a lot of damage. How long has this run been? Hour and 11, that's pretty rough. But I guess I had a lot of extra setup stuff you need to do on this. Because, like, when you take fall damage, or not when you take fall damage, when you take damage from the geysers in Gelmir, that's environmental damage, but those things will one-shot you. They do a lot of damage. So it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, the lightning is technically an environmental damage hit, but, like, would you die to it? Don't know. I don't really care to test it either. I think this is a watchdog race with Jam and Bobcat. I don't know who's ahead though. I think Jam has, I think they both have one. Weird hitboxes with Torrent, really? I did not know that. The little lightning clumps, the plants, lightning plant clumps. Because there was one I used to always run by, because the way I used to do runs is I would take the teleporter at Third Church and go cheese the Knight's Cav and Dragon Barrow, and then you'd run past the lightning group next to the Putrid Avatar over there to get to Fort Faroth. And I never got hit by that, but I did see it. Like every time, and I was always worried I was gonna get hit in one shot, but I never did actually get hit. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody get hit by it either. Which is environmental, but I probably would one shot. Oh, this race between Jam and Bobcat is really close. They're like, I guess Jam is ahead, actually. I thought Bobcat already pulled the lever, but she did not. Never mind, it's not as close as it was. As long as Jam gets it this attempt, she should be fine. Also, I learned the other day that you actually don't have to crouch when using Unseen Form here at all. You sprint past everybody, and they don't aggro. Like all of these guys up here, they all just turn around. They like stand up and turn. They don't actually see you. It's very convenient for me, so can't complain about that. Okay, let's go. But I could do 3 hits there, actually. I guess the biggest downside to this build is you don't really get staggers. But your actual damage is just really solid. Like it's Starfish is probably less damage, but you get more staggers and you get like bleed and frost and rot and stuff like that. Which you just get none of on this, which is I guess fine. Jam got watchdogs. I actually cannot believe that this bingo community has already raised almost $500. Get hit by environmental lightning X amount of times. That would be awful. That would be awful. Truly awful. Maybe one day. I've been curious about, well, Lank actually DM'd me the other day about creating his own bingo format, which it actually sounded pretty sick. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's his stuff to tell, not mine. But yeah, he talked about this bingo format. It sounded pretty cool. I've wanted to try and make a super late game 1v1 format. Like I haven't actually put any time into it, but I've thought about it at least, where kind of like our 2v2 format, you get a bunch of unlocked graces and you can fight the late game bosses, but just more for one player instead of two. I think that might be kind of cool. Discard Moonveil. There should be, Jins. I will message him and tell him. There should be.
The twin prodigies.
But I've also been curious about making like a meme league where there's just a bunch of meme squares and stuff, because that's kind of what the 2v2 was originally, and then we turned it into a more competitive format for the like actual competitive season, obviously. But it might be fun to have like a meme square league or something. Oh, nice roll, buddy. I'm not really used to rolling that attack, and it shows. Damn, that was a pretty good fight up until that point. Does he have hair on his toes? Yeah, I think he does. I think like his whole body is pretty hairy, if I'm being honest. Well, look at his corpse. I feel like, honestly, Starfish are faster here with Frost Grease. Dude, why do I suck ass at dodging that attack? What the hell's wrong with me? Simply greet it all. Thinking about his hairy toes, true. Okay, yeah, I did not strafe that far enough. Okay, that is quite unfortunate. Can you please stop? Like, I want to punish there, but I much prefer outstrafing that attack. I don't think I can do 3 in time. Like, some people use, like, they dodge, and then they do a charge R2 with Star Fists, and then they dodge. And that's enough time. But I think here, the slicers just make it a little bit awkward. Oops. It's an awkward situation. With the sword rain and then the explosion right there. See, like, I can dodge it just fine. I don't know why it's like a mental gap for me. Good fight too, up until that one point. Oh, you're a bastard. You are such a little bastard. I kind of dodged that one weird because the little explosion. Man. Thanks, buddy. I honestly... this route is pretty fun, but I think I prefer the Starfist route, dude. Because you get... like, you get everything you need on the way, and it's just a faster route. Like, I don't know. This is pretty fun, though. I do really like Slicer. Just the lack of staggers and statuses make it hard. But you have, like, slightly better damage, I think. It's just no staggers and no status, which are really good on RL1+0, obviously. Maybe I should learn the strafe for that sword swing. I don't really like it, but maybe it'd be worth it to figure out for this run. There we go. Venomous Fang, Blood Flame Blade, and all the fixins. How about Venomous Fang with Blood Flame Blade and the Mushroom Crown and Kindred of Rot's Exaltation? Thoughts? That'd be so garbage. Like, the thing is, when you use Starfists on this route, like, Starfists are insane. You're gonna get at least one bleed proc, if not two. You're gonna get at least one frost proc with frost, like just with frost grease. Excuse me. Or poison flower blooms twice, and offhand poison hand. True, Jins, true. But yeah, you can use frost grease, which is pretty easy to get, or you can use Hoarfrost Stomp, which is super easy to get, and then you have Frost, and if you have that, you're gonna get probably 2 Frost procs, probably only 1 with Frost Grease though, and your damage is gonna be, it's gonna be pretty good, and you get a lot of punishes, you get Poise Breaks, you get Staggers, it's really fucking good. But the thing is with Slicer, your damage is really good, it's probably about the same, maybe a little better, but you don't get the Poise Break or the status, so your fights are, like your damage is better, but your fights are slower. So it's like, what the hell is this for? I didn't get the grace next to the thing, did I?
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree. No? Prevent the thorns.
Slicer's not bad, but yeah, Starfish is pretty boring. But I mean, so is Slicer almost, right? Her Accord, dude. Honda Accord. What do I get? Where do I go? I'm so fucking tired, dude. Tasty water. I don't have Blue Dancer, but it doesn't work with magic. It's only a physical increase. What is this grace called, dude? Fort Heights West? Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, do I just simply go kill Blue Loretta now? I think so. I get Magic Scorpion, yada yada. Okay, I mean, to be honest, this run is mostly just because I want to fight the bosses because it's fun, so. I think, in reality, when I actually try and do this run, which is probably not going to be today, I will probably do the Starfish route, because it's just better. It's better and faster. Slicer's cool though, just, it's slower. It's fun though, I do like Slicer. I haven't used Slicer since my fucking all achievements run or something. I haven't used it in a very long time. Speaking of all achievements, that was kind of like a long multi-ending marathon run, which is pretty fun. And I honestly, I kind of hope Link does something fun for his new game to New Game 7 bounty relay or whatever it was called. Bounty relay is not the right word. His weapon relay, like a different weapon for each new game cycle. That would have been pretty sick. He did say he wasn't really super interested because it was like gonna be too easy, which I totally, like, I understand. If you're just scripting everything, it's kind of fucking lame. Like all achievements was kind of like that. You just script every single boss in the any percent, and it's like, well, it's kind of boring, but it works, I guess. So I understand where he's coming from. I just hope he finds a way to make it more fun so it's more exciting, because that would be a really cool run to see. Who knows? A Slicer does not, or Blue Dancer does not help with Slicer at all. That's like another reason the Starfish route is so good, is because you can get Blue Dancer with a club, like when you run past Blue Dancer Cave. But for Slicer, you need to go get Magic Scorpion Charm. And then you need Graven School, which isn't really quite as good as Axe Talisman. Like, the Slicer is good, don't get me wrong. You get the offhand staff too, but the options for Starfish are just superior. That's all. But like, even then, I still think this is a potentially viable route for RL1+0. I haven't gotten to the late game stuff yet, but I think it would be at least viable. Just not optimal, you could say. Especially on this boss. It's gonna be really bad here, I think. But even then, like, you could kill not Blue Dancer, you could kill Red Wolf for the other crown that gives you 3 more intelligence. You could kill Red Wolf for the talisman, the Radagon icon, for more attack speed. You could get Winged Sword Insignia. There's a lot of options for this run, to be honest. Even with something like Slicer. Wow, this is actually a lot better than I expected. Nice. Pretty bad roll, I'm not gonna lie. I am curious if Black Flame Tornado will be better on Elden Beast though, because you're gonna get that anyway from Duo. And if that's better on Elden Beast, like, there's no reason to keep using Slicer. Just simply switch to Black Flame Tornado. I'm gonna pick up this though. Freezing Mist. I don't know if I'll actually use it, but just in case. So it might be good on, like, Radagon or Horlu, some of the later game stuff. Duo, actually, probably be really nice on Godskin Duo. Oh, I should have gotten the Grace first. Whatever. Chilling Mist? Did I say Freezing Mist? That's funny. Gotta be honest, I don't really care, but that's pretty funny. With the actually in there. That's Celavis's Secret Cellar. Game's pretty big, yeah. I should have come in here first so I can port out of there so I don't aggro the mage like I did, but it's not a big deal. It's fine. Not gonna lie, red team's kind of getting fucked up, dude. It's not looking so good. I knew he was a kinky fucker. True. Heard it here first. Celavis is a kinky fucker. There is that theory that Celavis is actually a puppet from someone else. I think it's Idia. But I don't remember exactly how that theory goes because not doing all this. to eventually get raw putts. Yeah, exactly. Of course, we're gonna fight Gideon with Slicer, obviously. As God intended, we will be fighting Gideon with Carry and Slicer. I was gonna get Night Comet and use that on Gideon, but I think it's just a little bit too slow. Or too high intelligence requirement. What's up, Numa? How's it going, dude?
Well, did you not realize? Perhaps I'd like you to find even you. Now I shall have. I expect.
Yeah, and I could go get like Ambush Shard or Night Shard or whatever the other two are, but I think they'll be too short range for Gideon. And my god, Gideon, you're so dumb. But I think that won't be as good, and it'll be too much work to go kill O'Neal and do the questline and stuff.
Are you the house guest?
Sick and struggling. No, I hope you feel better soon, dude. I think my girlfriend might be getting a little sick. She said she wasn't feeling great yesterday. And I've been like, I think it's just allergies, but I've been really congested, so maybe it's just something going around. But yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Probably part of it for me is also like not getting enough sleep, but I hate sleeping and I don't sleep well anyway, so who cares, dude? Dead the past 3 days. Do you know what it is? Like, do you have the flu or something? Or is it just simply diseased body? Maybe you have the scarlet rot just like Melina does. Better kiss your limbs goodbye. You won't have them for much longer. Man flu? Okay, fair enough. Oops. Also assuming I'm dying. Totally understandable. I would do the same thing in your shoes.
Well done, very well. Knowledge, I doubt, if you put your. You well? You fish fine and you trick, I believe that you yearn for. Well, but perhaps now.
Now choose.
Begging.
Your Twitch channel. Already getting your will set up, dude. You hate to see it. Guess someone else will have to host the No Hit League. I was talking to Graphic yesterday. He's gonna be commentating, isn't he?
But I'm afraid I can how? Why don't if you can the soul
I was watching him and Ness play a practice bingo match.
soon. It's
I clicked the wrong button.
your I've not.
Yeah, nice, dude. Who else is gonna be commentating?
It will which I
Hob? Yeah, I guess surely Hob would do it.
rather with that and even
I do really like that,
where the place goodness to think.
like, I don't want this to sound mean. Can you give me my fucking charm already? Thanks, buddy. And let me put Mimic next. I guess you guys can't see the splits, so you don't care. But, hello? But yeah, I don't want to sound mean, but I like when smaller streamers, and not that you are a small streamer, I wouldn't say, Numa. Like, you're bigger, for sure, than a lot of people. But not someone massive like Hob or Gino level, right? Like, I'm glad that there are other people who have started doing bingo leagues and no-hit leagues, because it gives smaller streamers like myself a chance to actually compete in something that I'm passionate about and put a lot of time into. And it's really fun that, like, I can still do that stuff and be seen by other players and people who are interested in the sport, I guess. And it doesn't have to be on some, like, international level with Domo or Hob or somebody like that. So having, like, Zero Scratch and Ignite and all that stuff for bingo, and I know there's a bunch of other bingo leagues, but that's the one I'm a part of, and then having this hitless league, I hope other hitless leagues will like branch off from this, which would be really, really cool to see. Next, like XZ Graphic, UU, and Brightmares. I don't know who UU is, but I know all the other ones. Inviting Montage and Bender. Bender? Wait, you mean for hitless or for commentating? Because Bender has been on a bit of a Souls break, so he might say no to actually playing, but he would be a really great option. I don't really know Montage as well though. I think I saw him in like a Night Rain video or something with Bushy, but that was it. I did not mean to drop down right there either. Oh, nice, Nova. I'm excited to see it. Is it like a comfy school jacket or is it unpleasant to wear? Oh, nice, nice. Commentary, yeah. I think commentary he would have done, for sure. Or he'd at least be more interested in commentary, because I asked him for... Like, I asked him if he was interested in playing bingo at some point, and he also said no to that. So I think as far as, like, playing goes, he's just not interested. Actually, I guess I can give the Mimic a staff, right? He won't be able to use Slicer, will he? I don't think so. Zoodle? Yeah, Zoodle would have been a good option too. I think for Zoodle though, and this is what Hoosier told me as well when he first started playing, because he was saying he thought it was going to be more similar to the Zero Hit League that Hob hosted. And so what he was hoping for is that he could just like speed through all the runs and try and force the other players to break under pressure. And that's kind of what Zoodle did. So yeah, that's what Hoosier was saying, and I think Zoodle would have probably done that again, but this doesn't really have like a time limit on it, you know? Which I think is perfectly fine, but it's just like a different style that Hoosier was expecting something else. Okay, will he use the Rune Arc? Because I saw Gino have him use a Starlight Shard, but will he use the Rune Arc? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I put the game at the top right. It's just the Firefox capture, and then I meant shrinked it down. I was gonna say minimize, but that's not true. But yeah, I think it's 2v2 base game with like a weird square set. This isn't really the game I was caring about, but someone had asked about it earlier because Hoosier drank a fucking egg, so I just threw it up there because I was watching anyway. But yeah, it's for charity. They've already raised $470 on day one, like day one, hour one, which is actually insane. But someone donated $100 and he drank an egg. Where am I going, by the way? This is why this run is taking me so long. Oh, you did? I didn't see that, but I only paid attention to like 3 donations out of all of them, so. But yeah, it's a nice charity. I like it. I like that they're doing charity stuff, and I like that it's for a good cause, so. I kind of want to do a charity stream at some point, but I've never done one before, so I'd probably ask Lank or something how he does his. And I'm also like, Lank is a bigger streamer than I am, so he pulls in more, but I guess like a little bit at least is something, you know? Consistency, yeah. Personally, I have never drank a raw egg before. I don't really plan to. But I have to imagine it's not fun. I guess I've had like kind of raw eggs, but like not really in ramen and stuff, but It's not really a raw egg, you know? Just not quite the same. Yeah, I'm curious to see, because, I mean, like, the incentives are fun, but then there's also, like, goals, too. Like, there's incentives, and then there's goals you can reach. Like, there's a lot you can donate for. And, I mean, the community is very connected, I would say, and it's for a really good cause, you know? Like, it's impacted several people in the community, as far as I know, so... I think we'll raise a good bit. I think we will at least raise whatever the maximum goal is. Like, if the max goal is 1,000, I think we'll at least raise that much. Which is really cool. Charity too, huh? Kind of forgot it was. Yeah, it's nice, like, being a part of these communities that are working for charity. It feels good. And it makes me happy to see. And I get to watch bingo. So, it's like a win-win-win. Which I'm really excited for the final Golden Order qualifier match for playoff. I think it happens tomorrow.
What is it? I too am.
Of course, dude. Classic. Okay, I'll be right back to try and fix this real quick. Just give me just a minute, dude. I don't know what this garbage is. All bosses, but the bosses don't get hit. That's the next run. What the fuck? Brilliant. Wait. There was an explosion. Oh, I do remember this. I killed a hand here. Stop. Oh, he's cheating. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, dude, I get it. You're a fucking Crucible Knight that has a sword. What? Alright. I would like to see where this teleporter goes. Wait. Okay, surely he's not gonna do the lightning. Never mind. Dude, oh my god. Cringe.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna fucking clip that, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, that's pretty awkward. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Eating snacks and I'm homebound.
We didn't even make progress on, like, the blessings we didn't spend any time on, seals we didn't spend any time on.
Yeah,
We basically didn't do the DLC
Center
at all.
Center Square confused me at first, mainly just because after you marked imbued, I was really afraid Cronus was going to go for Blessings America to threaten that column 1.
Yeah. I mean, the Center Square was like,
Okay, so that was pretty cool. Very good fight. Really interactive. Are you? Man, fuck you, Loretta. If I'm being honest here, I think they should make all NPCs like Gostok. Gostok is an S tier NPC. He doesn't roll 500 times for no reason. He doesn't backstab 15 times in a row for no reason. He just stands there and gets staggered. And that's what NPCs should do. I bet that damage will actually just be off the charts with how strong it will be. I feel like this torrent also has a better turning radius than the one I had before, the like normal torrent. I feel like this one turns better. I don't know how to explain that, but it definitely feels better. Could also just be because this... What is that? This game is trash! Okay, whatever. I forgot about this guy. Shit. Rip. GG's to the all great runes, dude. Yeah, I need to take a look at this section. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Dude. Oh my god. This is so bad. I'm done. I am the luckiest person in the world. You know what my genius brain just thought of? Why am I even doing this when I have Dragon Maw? Bam, 20% bonus damage from Blue Dancer. It's just that fucking easy. He will die in one shot unbuffed. It's like, it really is just think harder. It's a game about thinking harder. You don't have to play better, you just have to think harder. Ow. Work. God damn it, you bastard. That's such a scam. Okay, I can't punish that one anymore. Oh my god, no fucking way. I just got sniped so hard. This sorcerer hit me midair and it killed me. And I immediately fell to the ground. I couldn't even try and quit out. You are such a bastard, bro. It's kind of just hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh yeah, he might be doing two. I hate to reset. I am... Okay, well, I guess we'll reset anyway. It's fine. I didn't...
I like him.
I will play Widow for like 30 seconds, but I'm probably gonna swap because my aim is really, really bad.
Oh lord, I hate attacking me. That